Hello and welcome to the iAccessAbility YouTube channel. My name is Leah and today I'm going to show you how to set up and use Braille Screen Input on your iPhone or iPad with VoiceOver. First off, we've got to set it up. So let's go to Settings by swiping through and double tapping it once we've found it.
Clock. Photos. Camera. Settings. Double tap to open.
There we go. Now I can double tap it.
Settings.
Alright, now that we're in Settings, I've got to find Accessibility. So I can tell that I'm at the very top of the Settings page and Accessibility is kind of farther down. So I'm going to use my finger to find it a little faster.
Sounds. Screen selected. General button.
Okay, so I found General. That's pretty close. So then I'm going to swipe through and find Accessibility.
Screen time. Selected. Control set. Display and brightness. Home screen and app. Multitasking. Accessibility. Button.
There we go. And now I'm going to double tap it.
Settings. Physical and motor. Heading.
Alright, so I put my cursor down on the next section of the accessibility page. I'm going to swipe through until I find VoiceOver, which is the very first option.
Just hover. Zoom. Off. VoiceOver. On. Button.
And double tap once more.
VoiceOver. Accessibility. Back button.
Now I need to find rotor. So this is closer to the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down with 3 fingers. I'm going to make sure that my cursor is in the right spot.
VoiceOver. Switch button. On.
Alright, so
Double tap to
we're
toggle
on
setting.
that. Now I can swipe down with 3 fingers, or swipe up, I'm sorry, with 3 fingers to scroll down. And rotor should be now displayed, and I'm going to rub until I find it.
Audio. Button. Commands. Button. Rotor. Button.
Perfect. Now I'm going to double tap that.
Rotor item. VoiceOver. Back button.
Now we're going to swipe through until we find rotor items.
Rotor. Rotor items. Button.
And I'm going to double tap that.
Selected. Rotor. Back button.
Now we need to find Braille Screen Input. Now my items have been rearranged so that all of my used items are at the top. But Braille Screen Input is by default found at the bottom of this page for some reason. And it takes forever to just swipe through it. So I do use my finger to navigate a lot faster. So I'm going to go ahead and find Braille Screen Input in this list.
Selected. Screen recognition. Braille Screen Input. Swipe up or down to select a custom action, then double tap to activate.
Alright, now that I've found it, we're going to double tap to select it and add it to the rotor.
Selected. Braille Screen Input.
Now I'm going to navigate to a new note to demonstrate how this works.
Settings. Find My Apple Store. Support. Files. Notes. Double tap to open. Notes. Note. Text field. Is editing. Insertion point at start. Swipe up or down to select a custom action, then double tap to activate. Use the rotor to access misspelled words.
Alright, now that I'm in a new note, we're going to use the rotor and we're going to use it by swiping with 2 fingers. We're going to kind of make a twisted motion with our fingers, and it's going to go through my rotor items. And I'm going to find Braille Screen Input through that.
Words. Speaking rate. Braille Screen Input. Landscape. Charge port to the right. Tabletop mode. Contracted.
Alright, so as you could hear, I have found Braille Screen Input. And if you can, you might see that there's 6 dots on the screen, 3 on each side. And those are what we'll be using to type out Braille. So 1 and 4 are found closer to the middle of the screen, and 3 and 6 will be found closer to the outside of the screen. This works just the same. It's laid out just the same as like a Braille display or maybe a Perkins if you've used one of those. But yes, this is how the Braille Screen Input looks. You can use it with the screen away mode, which I will show you at the end of this video with my phone, since that's what's filming right now. But on my iPad, I prefer tabletop mode, which is what we're in right now, and it's in landscape, so I have more room to work with. You can calibrate the buttons by pressing and holding with 3 fingers on each side of the screen. and holding that for a few seconds until you hear the sound, and then double tapping quickly with all 6 of your fingers. And I'm going to do that just to demo.
Dot is F-O-R.
Alright, so it did type the FOR sign. I'm just going to backspace.
Dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And delete that. There we go. So now the dots are positioned to my fingers. They have calibrated, so they should be underneath my fingers now. And I'm going to type a note for you quick.
Dot set cap B L L O E space T space I S space A space D E M O space demo O space of dot set cap B R B dot L space dot 6 cap F dot C H dot R C dot E space dot set cap I N P U T space O N space M Y space my I apostrophe cap A D space dot 6 cap P R O period space.
So if you could see, I was spacing with my finger. I was swiping from the left to the right, and I was backspacing with my other finger. I was using my pointers from the right to the left to backspace. So now that I've written this note, I'm going to use the rotor again and find words. Again, we're going to use the same gesture as before. We're going to use 2 fingers and swipe through kind of like a circle, but I'm going to do that.
Speaking rate 50 words. Xbox now. Xbox Elate Acre 28,400 notification Xbox.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss that.
Note, text field is editing. Hello. This is a demo of Braille Screen Notes. Share button.
All
Double
right.
tap to add people to the current note.
I'm going to let this read this note to you now. I'm going to swipe through and let that read it to you so you can hear what it says.
Note, hello, this is a demo of Braille Screen Input on my iPad Pro.
Alright, so I just made a quick sentence there, but that's how Braille Screen Input works generally. While you're in it, you can use 3 fingers to swipe up and down to switch between contracted and uncontracted, I think. So that's how to set up and use Braille Screen Input on your iPhone or iPad. I will leave a video clip of me using the Braille Screen Input on my iPhone at the end of this video. But I hope this helps you, and I will see you in the next video.
Handwriting. Actions. Misspelled words. Edit. Typing mode. Navigation style. Screen recognition. Lines. Characters. Braille screen input. Speaking rate. Comma. Landscape. Charge port to the right. Screen away mode. Contracted. Landscape. Charge port to the left. Dot 2. Dot 6. Cap. E. L. L. O. E. Space. Hello. T. Space. I. S. Space. A. Space. D. E. M. O. Space. Demo. O. Space. Of. Dot 6. Cap. L. Dot. Cap. E. R. L. Space. Braille. Dot 6. Cap at C R E space dot 6 cap I P U T space Z dot 1 O N space on P dot 1 M Y space my I dot 6 cap P H dot 5 O period. Portrait words. March 13th. Note. Text field is editing. Hello. This is a demo of Braille Screen Input on my iPhone. Group. Word mode. Insertion point and end.